before we are whisked off to the world of the Kwangya, we wanted to let you know that we were able to film and edit this video thanks to our Patreon. Since we are unable to monetize any of our React videos uploaded to this channel, it is our Patreon that provides us the funding to continue making our channel bigger and better. We have a lot of interesting and exclusive content uploaded to our Patreon, which includes uncut reactions to this song, reactions to Japanese releases, live stages, games, and more. Now it is time to take it to the next level and start this reaction. You are now reacting to the 4-member girl group Espa and their first comeback called Next Level. Espa is a K-pop group with actually like super detailed lore. So I'll do my best to summarize that lore so you at least understand the context for the lyrics and the music video. Fact number 1. Espa live in a futuristic world where data collected from the internet can become digital avatar counterparts called I.
I designed you. Oh.
These eyes exist in a virtual realm called the Flat, where they can travel to the real world via Port of Soul and sync with their human counterpart. Okay, following? It's actually downstairs.
He's following. Yeah, that's sick.
It sounds like some like Black Mirror stuff.
Yes, exactly. It's very Black Mirror. Before this music video takes place, something went wrong, and the eyes got hacked by a mysterious existence called the Black Mamba. So Espa and their eyes travel to a place called the Kwangya to try and find that mysterious existence and to see what the heck happened.
Oh my goodness.
And then there's an
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Oh my god, that's so interesting.
Nice.
So therefore, SM Entertainment has created an SM culture universe where Espa's storyline will eventually overlap with NCT's, EXO's, Red
What?
Velvet's.
They're Marvel now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah. The song is composed by Mario Marchetti, Adam McInnes, Sophie Curtis, and Yu Young-jin. Either of you guys fans of the Fast and Furious franchise?
Family, baby.
Okay. So this song was actually originally released on Hobbs and Shaw, Fast and Furious.
Oh, word.
And so they contacted those songwriters, and the songwriters agreed for it to be redone for Espa.
Wow.
Whoa, the music video looks dope.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh.
Damn.
Whoa.
Fat synth patch.
Oh! Oh wow, they fiddled with the EQ so that way that snare or tom sounds so hollow. That's interesting. Especially for the futuristic sound, that hollowness makes it sound very otherworldly.
I definitely like the very legato tenuto.
The synth, yeah.
A little drum break.
Also, there's some weird sampling.
Yeah, they had like a blues sort of thing.
Ooh, it's so cool.
Oh, I like that.
A little bit of major there. Yeah. It's a really satisfying progression.
I know.
I kind of want to stand up.
Do it. Let's go.
Oh, wait, that's it.
Second camera. Stand up.
Okay, ready?
There's a lot of sound effects in this. I think that carries the song.
Oh, and the chromatics with the brass.
The pitch down bass. Oh, hello. What is that?
Damn.
Harmony right there.
Oh. Okay.
Did it go to 4 minor? Is that why it feels weird?
I feel like I've been played with. Like, I didn't see that coming.
Oh wow.
What is going on?
Okay.
I'm feeling musically frustrated.
Beat drop.
What the hell?
What? It's kind of confused though.
Ah! That fucked.
That fucked. I like that.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that syncopation in the synth is nuts.
It's very like poppy, you know, like ooh. It's very sparkly, the music.
Yeah, her voice is baller.
That offbeat.
That pocket is so crazy.
Yeah, no, it's almost like a throwback R&B type beat.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is. That was like oddly smooth.
For some reason, I didn't want to go back. I wanted to go to the third place. But I guess it makes sense as far as different worlds. Maybe that's what they were doing with the eyes being the different tempo and worlds.
There's a lot of almost like Latin percussion kind of sample stuff going on, like with the claves and the cowbell stuff.
He's totally vibing. He's totally having a good time.
So there's two like synths going on at the same time. There's one that's more articulate, and then there's one that is completely seamless. So that's what creates kind of the boom, 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 boom. And then there's the.
Interesting. Wow.
Rafi, you were speechless for like the whole entire second half of that after you said you were musically frustrated.
I got lost. I got lost. And I couldn't find my way back home. And I still feel lost.
That was too much information.
I agree.
That's a dope song.
I'll be honest, this is probably one of the most fun songs that I've listened to on this channel.
And like every part of the song, it is so like interesting and good to listen to. And also it's just like, what is going on? So you want to keep listening to it.
I think what goes on in the chorus that makes it so groovy is like it really lands on the and of two, like the boom, chip, boom.
Yeah.
And then it just opens up. That beat switch is so sick.
Is that like metric modulation?
I really want to check that.
Yeah.
Cause I was
That is
not.
so cool.
That's like the last thing I would expect. I don't know. Like I've heard I've heard what like key changes, like metric modulations, like that are clear to hear. But this is just like they went into like a completely different world, kind of. But still, it kind of made sense.
Bro, what the hell? What was that?
It's just like a completely different like feel.
The groove changed so much. Like it went to that triplet feel like.
I'm gonna do this tempo, and you're gonna get the next tempo. No, I just changed it. It could sort of be like a dotted eighth note slower. Sort of. That's a dotted quarter note width.
All right.
Yeah, so it could sort of be that. But that shit bumps!
But how?
It's like really laid back.
But how can it transmute so smoothly?
Transition. Yeah.
It's 92 and 110. How is that even related to each other?
I think perhaps they use the 1, 2, 3, 4 to just accelerate from the 92 to the 110.
Yeah,
I think so too. Yeah.
The key to creating smooth transitions between two unrelated things is just have one bar of a breather that you will accelerate or put a hat, like a bucket over someone's head, spin them around, so it becomes a smooth transition because they don't know where they are.
It's just like when the stage
like
goes dark.
Yeah, they turned off the lights on us and then turned them on and we completely teleported.
Wow.
I didn't expect, honestly, I didn't expect much when I first listened to it because I'm like...
Because it lulls you into a sense of
I was
calm.
like, oh, this is gonna be like repetitive, but then...
What's wrong with repetition?
No, there's nothing wrong. It's just there were no layers, I guess. Like, it would be fine if there were layers of like different instruments going on. It was literally just, it was just three things, right?
Rather than being expanded vertically, it's very expanded horizontally. So, for example, that last 20 seconds or 30 seconds, sort of the coda per se, was very sparse in how it was instrumented. There was really just two synths happening with like an 808 and drums, and then the hook, which didn't really even have very many notes. It was pretty much either intoned or just sort of like spoken. However, what's really interesting is that across the board there were quite a lot of different sort of sounds that they were bringing to the table to present, okay, so this is what this section is going to be, this is what this section is going to be, this is what this section is going to be. There were some spots that I thought were really, really strong. For example, I think the part in which they completely changed tempo and they sort of found a more swung tempo, so that way there was a really satisfying pocket. I thought that was really strong. I definitely see what people are saying when they say that it's very simple. Songs like this, their strength is like, over the course of the time, how can we sort of like take you like up and down through hills and valleys to sort of tell the story that, so yeah.
I just think that the juxtaposition of the two rhythms was cool. Because in the song, they're telling a narrative, right? So they're telling a narrative two different places. So I thought that choosing a completely different tempo and completely different pocket for the rhythm was like a very smart idea, because they both, like the emotionality of the words in both areas were different, very different. And so I thought it was just like very effective, and it bumped.
Yeah, I think the production is very pristine and very precise and very nice. But, you know, I may have liked the song better if it didn't go to that second tempo range. I mean, they're going for somewhat of like a, I don't want to say trashy, but it reminds me of like this trashy music, like in a good way. You know, they were trying to do this sort of like deep bass, sort of like, yeah, next level, like flex. For some reason, this one, maybe it's because the accompaniment, the bass was so Tron-like, so electronic. I felt like the sort of flexing, next level, slow rapping type of lyrics, it didn't really jive with the really nice electronically produced instrumentals. I don't know, but I get like there's a really cool concept behind it. Knowing the concept actually makes me appreciate what they're trying to do, because I think they're trying to fuse a bunch of stuff together. But then they go into the middle section and I become even more lost in what they're trying to do.
Were you able to read the lyrics at all?
Oh, I didn't read the lyrics.
Some of it, something threat, something threat, something threat.
There was an I somewhere in it. I think the song does it does a pretty good job of keeping that concept, because I feel like the song isn't necessarily a song by itself in this package, because the music video is such an important part of this actual experience, listening to the song. And I think that it does a good job of staying out of the way in an interesting way, so that you can really get into this sort of like headspace of being in this world that they're creating in the music video. So the song isn't necessarily the focal part for me. I think the visual experience is the main thing, and then the song adds to that by like letting you get into that 3D world.
At the very beginning, that little synth line, I was like, oh, this is sick. You know, it's a fat patch. And then you hear it over and over for like 2 minutes, and then it's like, okay. But then it switched it, you know, like it switched it up. It went to that one part with the more interesting harmony, like went out of the key a little bit. And then there was that one groove section.
Yeah, which was tight. I liked that.
And then it went back to the thing. And then like when it went back to the original thing, I was like, oh, this is like way lamer than that cool part.
What about it do you think makes millions and millions and millions of people want to re-listen to this song?
Well, the fact that you can still sing it like 10 minutes after you've heard it, that's great. That's what you want. You want that earworm.
After, yeah. An hour after.
Exactly, yeah. And you can do like the little dancey dance thing.
Can you do it?
Nope.
You know, it's funny. I'm sitting here and I'm saying that I didn't like that section, and then like my foot is tapping, and in my mind is the bass line go boom, 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 boom. And it's like, you know what? I guess it worked. It's like, I guess it worked.
That song was inspiring. It feels really eclectic in a way, kind of fun, kind of quirky, little gamer-esque with the animations.
Right.
Like, this isn't gonna be music that you're just like listening to for music's sake. This is gonna be music that you're gonna be listening and watching for like enjoyment and entertainment. This is a very entertaining song.
Right. It's because of you. You're the reason why I love this song. Honestly, your energy. Yeah, I love it. No, but I think that's a good point. That yeah, some music, yeah, sure, you might want to like listen to like Stockhausen and like, you know, like destroy your brain and be like, oh my god, that was amazing. But then for this, it's more like, I think it's a song that you have to move your body to. It's like one of those things that you need to move in order to really feel. So I think there is something to be said about repetition. Repetition is necessary actually to get your point across. In music, we hear repetition all the time. ABA format, sonata form. A comes back, and the B is just a transformation of A. Because it repeats, and it repeats stylishly, we're able to have a stylish experience, you know? And you can see how his body just like naturally reacts because he's never heard this song before.
Flashback.
Never heard it before. I'm a quick one. That's so weird. That's so weird. I don't know why I did that.
End of flashback.
Because like, think about it. You come across this song. Yeah, you've never heard it before. You only get one impression on a song. So they want to make it repetitive so that way you can feel like you're a part of the song and that you've heard it before. You get that familiarity before it's over. So that way you're tempted to listen to it again. This YouTube video by itself has 129 million plays, which means that culturally, this song is killing it and is like resonating and connected with an audience.
Or maybe it's just you, Jarod.
Maybe it's just me. Oh yeah, I listened to the 100. I'm the 120. No, I know I'm not because I have friends who have been learning the dance to it. I mean, I've never heard this song, but like I know that's happening. Yeah.
And isn't that what good music is? You want to come back to it.
You want to come back to it.
The aliens were added in 1800s?
No, they weren't. They got there just now. They're from... These aliens are the eye guys.